you about what you've heard about the Talarouche, the allegations in Cologne and Sweden about large numbers of rapes and attacks on women. What's your viewpoint on that?
Well, I mean, first of all, I don't think it's that clear that this was actually made by refugees, and refugees are responsible for it. I think it's really being used as a way to scapegoat refugees, which is very, very dangerous. And it's being used by politicians who are like trying to heat up things and trying to affect German public opinion, because Germans, the majority of Germans, I'm from Germany myself, and the majority has consistently been pro-refugee and has volunteered, and it was politicians and people from the top that try to actually trigger that hatred towards refugees. And it's really, really deadly, especially in a country with the history of Germany, where there are still militant fascist movements that go around killing people. For politicians to go around and stir hatred towards refugees.
But I understood it was young women saying that they'd been attacked by refugees, not politicians at all. What do you say to those young women?
Well, I'm a young woman myself, and I think any case of sexual assault and sexual violence we have to take very seriously, and there should be no tolerance to it. But these acts should be seen as conducted by individual people, and these individual people, whether they're refugees or not, should be held accountable for assaulting women. But the way it's been framed in the media, that's the problem, because there is a direct correlation between refugees and assault, which is just not true and is racist, and we shouldn't accept it.
So what do you say to the fact that it wasn't reported in the media for up to a week because they did not want to make those correlations?
Well, I mean, it should be reported that the assaults took place. That should be taken seriously. But that correlation, there's no evidence for it, and I think it's not acceptable. I mean, we should talk about sexual assault, sexual violence. I've been harassed in Germany a lot of times, and it was always by white people. I don't have the experience of being harassed by refugees. Sexual assault is something that needs to be taken seriously, regardless of where it comes from. What we see now with Charlie Hebdo suggesting that Aylan Kurdi, a 3-year-old boy who died, would somehow be responsible for these assaults. This is what the kind of racism where it leads to, and that's something we can't, as women, as feminists, we need to stand up to sexual violence, but we can't be complicit in this kind of racism. We need to challenge that.